Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Aven Colony. This is a game brought to you by Mothership Entertainment, currently in its beta form. It is a paid beta release, so if you want to get into it, you can do that for $24.99, available on Steam and itch.io September 7th. It currently contains only 2 tutorials, 5 campaign missions, and 4 sandbox maps. I only say only on that one because it is going to get bigger and bigger as time goes on. However, we've only done 2 of the campaigns, and they are incredibly long, and they could be even longer if we wanted them to be, because there's a lot of stuff we didn't actually get onto the last one, but we beat it. We did beat the last campaign one, so I'm actually pretty curious to see what is going to be in store for us. So we're going to play a brand new map today, guys. I'm going to hit the new game button here. It's going to go through its little spill. We're not going to listen to that because we've already done that before. However, the voice acting in this game is really good. So, you know, you can definitely sit there and listen to that if you guys want to.
Welcome to the Aven.
Now, we did Vanar and we done Sandy Glitch. We're going to do Azure Falls.
Being nominated as the governor of humanity.
I wish I could turn that off for a second so we could read through this. The usual objects. Oh, man. I'm gonna let her talk. I'm gonna let her talk.
It's no exaggeration to say that the future of human civilization is in your hands. We've been in orbit for 300 hours since reaching Aven Prime, so no doubt you've had plenty of time to review the mission briefing. You'll be touching down on Vanar, which is the closest thing Aven Prime has to planet Earth. There's a great deal of plant life here, but don't be fooled. The atmosphere is primarily carbon dioxide, so we'll need to keep the colony hermetically sealed. We have a small settlement here, and you will assume command upon touchdown. There are no signs of intelligent life so far, but do keep an eye out. Your mission coordinator will be Vori Markov. She and I will be monitoring your progress closely from the colony ship. Good luck, Governor.
Yeah, there she is. Okay, so I actually think she has a beautiful voice, but we have listened to that a couple times now. So it would be cool if I could turn that off, or maybe when you clicked on the different maps, it started whatever it was for something different. Of course, beta means they are going to be making changes, so maybe they'll get around to that. But the unusual objects recovered during the Sandy Gulch expedition has pointed the way to some sort of larger foreign objects near Azure Falls. Your objective is to grow this outpost into a functioning colony, then retrieve the object. The lander pilot was blown off the mark by high winds, and as a result, this colony is far from fertile terrain. You will need to survive on trade alone. Wow, really? Holy crap, guys. I don't know if we could do that. But until your colony has enough food, income to expand, follow the mission objectives closely. Okay, so, wow. We are going to have to survive on trade alone. Oh, such a horrible, horrible thing. Okay, let's go into it and give it a shot, see what we're working with. Now, the best thing I can say for any map when you first start out is get a feel for your terrain, see what resources you have, because you only have a finite number of resources on the map to work with. And it's not loading into anything. Is it, there we go. Okay, so just took a minute. Azure Falls. Yeah, you want to see what resources you have. Sometimes you have a lot of energy in the way of steam vents, and it actually looks like we have 3 right there on the map. Let's go ahead and... Woo, that was a little loud. Let's actually go into options and look at my sound. What was that? Was that FX? UI volume? I don't know. We'll see if that comes back. That's the first time that's really ever popped up in that kind of... Yeah, wow, that was crazy. Okay, so let's come over here to overlay. We need to look at resource so we can see them on the map. Oh, wow, okay. Well, we got a decent size spot right here to work with on energy. We got 3 of these. That should be a nice, nice chunk of energy. What do we got over here? Anything? We can't click on any of these. We do have some resources over here in the way of a cargo pod. 212 corn, so we do got a little bit of corn. 198 rice, which is going to be fantastic for food if we get really low, and then some nanites to work with to improve some stuff. So we might have to head over there pretty quickly. We got some iron deposits, some gold deposits. Gold, this is the very first time we've actually run into gold on there. An extremely valuable trade good. So that might be what they're talking about, they're referring to. So that's going to be a new thing that they're giving us. All right, geothermal vents occasionally emits clouds of deadly hydrogen sulfide gases. That is something they just did on the last map. So no more air outside vents. They're very, very cheap, very good to get at the very beginning, but they leave you wide open to those. So no, we're not going to be doing that anytime soon. Iron deposits, of course, if you cover those up, with a geothermal, whatever it's called, the actual energy thing that creates, power for your colony, the gases can't come out because it's been capped. So yeah, we only have to worry about the ones that are uncapped, like these over here. We got some more iron right here. These look like zorium. Yeah, zorium deposits. Only thing I know to use those on is for energy. Maybe something else down the line, but for now, it's only energy. Gold soda. Gold and soda. That's gonna be somebody's payday right there. Somebody's best dream is getting all that gold and soda. Now there is only a small little. Really, that's the only way across, huh? Wow, okay, so we can't build bridges as far as I know. We could come across over here. This looks like a wide open area down in this region. However, yeah, we might actually have to come down here because this right here, this looks like fertile land for corn or something along those lines. It is very far away from my base, so I'm going to have to build maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5 of those building machines to get out to this region. But then we can come across over here, which absolutely has nothing except space. More iron? No, this is potassium. Okay, so potassium and... Okay, some more geothermal. We might have to get that. Gold, definitely going to be going for that. What is this? Is this a town? Oh, we're unlocking, like, ancient civilization stuff. This is cool. Okay, unknown object. The objects can be acquired with construction drones once your colony has a functioning T2 research sensor with an available docking slot. Well, we've done T2 on research. I don't know what they mean by docking slot. That might be something new we're going to be getting. What about these buildings? Nothing. We can't quite do anything with these. We can zoom in though. Let's get a. Wow. Okay, so we can zoom all the way in if we so choose. Holy crap, that's cool, man. That's some good graphics right there. I like that. The only thing I would say is I don't see a shadow. I mean, there's not a lot of sun out here to begin with, but there should at least be somewhat of a shadow, right? I could be wrong on that one. I could be wrong, but you would think if you can see something, there would be a little tiny one. And then we got these two things. May not seem like a lot, but man, when you're low on energy and it seems like we can build some pretty big places here, yeah, you want all those geothermal vents you can get. What is this out here? Another geothermal vent right there. Okay, so they're giving us plenty of power usage. Where do we start? Right over here. Let's go ahead and click that off. Now, you may want to come over here and get the gold to start with, but I would highly suggest getting the iron deposits first because that is how you make your nanites. And nanites, you're going to need those, okay? So let's go ahead, put this down. We're going to go straight out this way. We're going to get some electricity going. We're going to go ahead and build a geothermal thing right there. Let's go ahead and put down a air filter because they are very, very particular about how they breathe in here, and they don't like breathing noxious gases. So we definitely need to take care of them a little bit. Let's go ahead and put it on play so they can start working a little bit.
Congratulations on your promotion to Chancellor. You'll be happy to hear Calandra is in good health and is returning to service very soon. In the meantime, we performed thorough analysis on the cube she recovered, and it revealed the location of unusual structures on the planet's surface. We've selected the drop site for this colony to allow you to analyze those structures once you're ready. I'm sorry the dropship pilot wasn't able to get closer to any of the zones that support farming. In the meantime, we'll need to grow your colony to a point where it can survive on trade.
Okay, so because we cannot... Actually, let's go to pause real quick. We are going to look to see what is the... zero. Oh, man, they really... they were basically saying, no, you are not going to grow no matter what you want. Even if it's at like 0.1, we could still get away with doing that, I think, if we built enough of them. But no, that's not going to be a thing. Okay, so we're going to have to connect this right here right off the bat. Let's get this going. Let's get some mining going on that one. And water. Water is something we're going to have to get as well. So let's take a look around and see what we have to work with. 0.7. There might be something better out here. Ooh, this one might have been good if I had gotten that one. 0.5, 0.5. Not connected. How about over here? 0.6, 0.7. I guess we'll go with the 0.7. It seems like the best spot right there. Yep, we're going to go with 0.7. And that should be good for now. Let's go ahead and click that off. Click off of the water one. Why is it still... Is it still stuck on something? Why does it still look like that? Like I can still see through things. Is it because it's... Okay, well that... Oh, because they haven't been built yet. Okay, I see what it's saying. Alright, let's go into mission objectives, see what we actually have. Insufficient power, and that's alright. It's going to happen.
Your colonists have been informed of your arrival and are eager to see what their leader can do for them.
Okay, first order of business is to increase supply of electricity. Yeah, we already know all that. It does kind of give you a walkthrough every single time you join the map. Now we're going to go ahead and put high priority on the energy because we need to get that up. We're at 40% or 40 electrical demand and we only have 24. So this will be the very, very first thing we get going. And then the second thing we're going to get going is, I guess, the gold mine, because I have a feeling we need to start bringing that in, and then we'll go over to the nanites, because that's something else we can work with as well. We could go ahead and... Yeah, we're going to do it. I mean, I was thinking maybe they're going to want us to build a spaceport. We're going to need nanites for that. But if we get these iron mines going, we're going to build that faster. So let's get that on there, and we'll do this one. Well, it won't actually let me connect. There we go. How about now? Oh, it's not within range, but this one is. Okay, so we'll do it that way then. And I'll leave that road there. I mean, it may be a little bit of a waste, but actually, no. We'll take it down for now. I was just thinking it might be a little bit of a waste, but we'll use it down in the future. But we're so picky about what we're using nanites on right now. Probably not the best idea. All right, let's look at our filtration. 99%, 99%, and this thing's going to help keep it that way. Now remember, things do not just happen very, very quickly in this game. So if you put down your air filtration unit, it takes time for that to actually filter out all the smog and carbon dioxide and everything else that might be inside your facility. So it's not going to just immediately flip the switch and you are okay to go. New missions, let's check these out.
A mission is available.
All right, there's a gold deposit close to your colony. As gold is exceptionally valuable, this will allow you to trade for food and nanites your colony needs to survive. Let's build a mine or laser mine on that. Never really saw the purpose of building laser mine, although I've gone through several of these maps now and I've never actually depleted an entire mine yet. So maybe doing a couple of laser mines, if you have a lot of these on there, would give you just like this giant boost that would make it worthwhile. We might actually have to try that one day.
We have a new request for you, boss.
Okay, let's build a mine or strip mine on the nearest iron deposit. So yeah, we already knew that was coming, so we went ahead and did that. Our storage is getting close to being overloaded. So did we start with the storage? No, we didn't. We did not start with the storage. We might have to build one. Where are they at? Right here? Storage. I really, really don't want to build one of those just yet. 26 nanites. Oh, man. Okay, I guess we're going to do it. We're going to bite the bullet. We're going to build it right there. And we're going to build over a road to get there. What is this? There's something there already, isn't there? Dang it. Okay, well, we're going to cancel that then. What is that? This is my air filter. Oh, that's a bad placement for it, I guess. How about in this direction? And then we will build that right there. I guess that's okay. Yeah, I don't really like building too much over here by these little buildings. They tend to get in the way a lot, and you can't recycle them, you can't destroy them. They are, of course, your beginning pieces, and they're fantastic for that function and that function alone, but later down the road, I would like to be able to move those or destroy them. Moving would be really cool in this game if they ever gave you the option of picking up and leaving, going from one location to another. Even if it took a long time, even if it took resources to do. Oh yeah, that is...
Those are some very unusual structures. They look like ancient buildings or something. Hey, Vori, shouldn't our surface scanners have picked those up?
It did, but it didn't identify them as non-natural features. I suspect the pattern recognition software was probably thrown off by all the spiky ice formations around here.
I'm starting to get a little skeptical about our scanner system, Vori.
I've taken a couple of zoom shots with the far scanner. Do you want me to C-mail them to you?
Can you shipe them to me?
Hold on, I'm gonna twirl them so the whole ship can see them.
I'm not allowed to use Twirtle anymore, remember? Because of my,
Yeah, right. Your tomfoolery and shenanigans.
Right, yeah, just send them to me over Shipe.
Shipe doesn't handle big files very well. I'm gonna use C-mail.
Okay, C-mail is fine.
Oh my god. They sound ridiculous, but then I bet you more than anything when people are talking about using Gmail and Skype and Twitter and all those other things, we sound equally ridiculous talking about those. So that's kind of funny they threw those in there. I like the humor they're bringing to the table.
I've consulted with Commissioner Veronica, and I'd like to make a few recommendations as to how to best serve your people.
All right, our colony is a good distance from any of the fertile areas here in Azara Falls. We won't have time to extend out there and grow food before winter comes, so we'll have to survive for a while on trade alone. We suggest building a trade hub so that we can exchange our gold and iron for food. Place the trade hub at any location adjacent to your existing colony. So we will do that because that is going to be pretty vital, I think going to be one of the most vital things for having our colony actually survive for more than just a few minutes. So let's get that going. Now, we do got the mine over here, which we can upgrade, but I'm not going to do that just yet. We don't have a lot of resources as far as nanites go, and I don't want to extend myself too much, but this will be one of the first things that I upgrade just because of the fact that I'm going to get so much in return. I'll be able to build faster and do so many other things. So I am taking it slow, and you can see our food reserves are going down, guys. They're going down. And if I speed this up, I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. We're gonna go over and not see it in time, and I'll have to restart all over. So until we get our food going, it's going to be turtle way, guys. Turtle all the way. Now, what did we get over here? Winter approaches, impaired power generation, and food. Oh, man, our power is going to go down. That's right. Actually, no, it shouldn't. This thing should work fine during the winter months, but our solar reactor over here will not. And we are getting a little bit of electricity from that. So 124, 122, we might actually have to upgrade this before anything else. So we're going to go do that just so we can survive the winter. Now, this guy is still building out here. He's only one because the construction drone hub that it started you with is a tier 1, not a tier 3. Tier 2 will give you 2. Tier 3, as you can imagine, will give you 3 of those to work with. Now, 3 is fantastic, but it will not build some of these things very quickly. It does take a little bit of time, even with 3. So you can imagine with some of the bigger buildings having 6. I think 6 is the max that any building can have, and still be constructed. I don't think you can have 9 or 12. There's only so much room to go around that these things can get around an object. And of course, the bigger the object is, maybe the more of these things you can have. All right, warning, yeah, 9.4 food per colonist. Objective complete. Okay, so we did complete that one. Winter is approaching, and we got a reward.
I'm pleased with the progress of your colony. You may select one of the following resources.
I'm guessing pasta will probably. I don't know if it takes longer for people to eat it,
About the food situation in your colony,
or they're just
and
happy about
appears
it.
to be a growing problem. Is everything all right?
Yes,
down there?
everything's all right. Don't worry. Yeah, I don't know if this one's better than rice. Rice is something you can just grow, whereas pasta, you actually have to grow the flour, or you have to grow the wheat and then turn it into flour, and then turn that flour into pasta. So I'm going to go with pasta on that one, because that one's kind of a higher up, more drawn out resource. I'm hoping they're going to be happier, and it will last longer as well. So they are finally working on these things. We do have enough energy. Let's see what they want.
I need your help to balance our supplies on the colony ship.
All right, so now that you have built a trade hub, you can trade for food to keep your colonists fed. Open the trade panel and select trade contract to exchange your gold for food. That is something I will be willing to do. So we want to trade 20 gold for 250 rice. Holy, that's a lot of rice, man. For 20 gold? Yes, please. So let's do that. Let's actually upgrade these things while we're doing that. We'll upgrade both of these. And we'll do the same thing over here. Do I not have a road built right there? Can I not build a road? Why is it blocked? Oh, there's already a road there. They just haven't constructed it yet. Okay. And let's go ahead and... Yeah, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to tell them to upgrade anything because I'll be afraid that they finish the building and then go back to upgrade the other one and they won't connect this. And in the meantime, it's not doing anything. So, yeah, I'll give him a second. I might actually go ahead and upgrade you as well. Get me another drone in here. Now, this one still requires a drone to come back to upgrade it. So, if you're hoping, you're going to get that automatically, that, you don't have to wait, and you're going to get a second one, it doesn't work that way. It's very, well, I won't say slow game, but it does make sense. You don't just get things. Things have to be built. You have to wait for them to be built. And the same thing with, like I was saying, with the air filters and the water pumps and things of that sort. You definitely have to give it time for it to work before you actually start seeing a difference. But the upside to that is once you put a building down, it doesn't immediately affect the entire area and make it a slummy area, make it a dirty area. That takes time to do as well. So you have a little bit of a leeway there when you first put something down to be able to afford the resources you might want to be able to afford to fix that area. And yeah, then you'll have to deal with the fact that it takes longer to get to that point. But there you go. You're almost dead. So you're doing that. I'm going to go ahead and do these over here. And these are still waiting. Yeah, these are still waiting. Food, yes, I get it already. It's low. There's not a whole lot I can do about it right now, guys. Now, one thing I'm not completely sure about is if I build another trade hub, whether I can do the exact same trade commission right here. I know I could do another different one. I don't know if you could do the same one. So I could trade another 20 gold for another 250 rice. So that's something we're going to find out right now as soon as this guy comes over here and builds it for me. Let's go ahead and put this here. I'm hoping that works. I do like to have a nice size reserve of food in there. So let's go ahead and pump that up to 2 now that we do have food coming in. And we got both guys going to the same one. They don't always do that. Sometimes they split up, but a lot of the time they seem to work together. It goes a little faster, and I'm fine with that for now. Warning food. Yes, I get it. I get it. Stop telling me. All right, let's see how much food we get this turnaround. 226. 226. It went down to 218, 214. It's still going down. Give me some food. Okay, it's loading cargo, but is it going to give me anything in return?
Hello,
there we
Chancellor.
go.
There's a situation I need to discuss with you. I've closed the comm channel, so this conversation is only between the two of us. To put it briefly, we've observed some very unusual phenomena on the colony ship. I'm not at liberty to describe them without violating security protocols, but what it boils down to is this. It appears that we've been infiltrated. Someone on this expedition is not who they appear to be. I'm working with security to try to pinpoint the identity of the infiltrator, but right now we have very little to go on, and no idea who or what would want to infiltrate. I'm sorry I can't give you clearer direction, but I'd like to ask you to keep an eye out. If you observe anything out of the ordinary or any unusual behavior on the part of any member of my team, please don't hesitate to make a full report. I trust you'll keep this just between the two of us.
Oh, yeah, please. Yeah, we're definitely going to keep that a secret. No. We're telling on you, man. Naughty. We're spying for the corporation now? You know what? It's just cool, though, that we're getting some story to go with it now. Because we played for a while, and we weren't really getting all that much backstory. So, I'm digging it. I can't wait to see where it's going to go and what they're going to end up doing with it. Now we're going to come over this way. We actually don't have the resources to do it, so we'll give it a second. Now, when I went into my trade window, it didn't have the same trade, or it was there. It just didn't give me the option to pick it. So we can only have one each. But if we have 5 of these trade stations, we could have all 5 of these if we wanted to. I don't know if we really want to trade nanites. We could. It's only 20. 20 is really not that much. And we get 100 ration packs, which is kind of cool. Iron, again, not really sure I want to trade that for barley. If that's the only way, I guess so, but we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see on that one. I do want to get some people in here, and then of course I want to go ahead and build my immigration center, because that is how you start getting people in here more than any other way that I can tell in the game. Pretty much the only way. We only have 35% of our jobs filled, so that needs to be one of the first things we do. Is this thing fully maxed out yet? No, it is not. Here we go. We can put it right smack dab in the middle, and that way when people stop, when they first show up, they can go right into their little hotel over here that seems to have dead trees outside. Why would you put trees outside in this kind of environment when you know they're not going to survive? Oh, check him out. There's a little dude in there. He's just walking around his little garden. He's like, I just wanted to get out for a little while, stroll around in the fake green grass that clearly would be dead if it was actually grass. And it actually kind of does look a little dead. I don't know if... I have to pay attention to next time. Is he going to walk around? Yeah, he's just going to walk around. He doesn't go around the edges, though, huh? He doesn't take his time? Maybe because it's not that beautiful. He's just like, I don't really like it. I'm going back in. It's too cold out here, guys. There's too much snow. All right, let's zoom back out. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. I like being able to zoom in. It's very, very cool that they allow you that feature.
Your progress is satisfactory. I've been authorized to provide your colony with a small reward. Choose wisely.
Yeah, wisely would be the key. We got actually a decent number of food, and our water's fine. Nanites would be nice, but I'm going to go with immigrants. Immigrants is going to jack me up to 47% on my jobs filled. Why would I do that, guys? Well, one thing that definitely makes a huge difference in this game is instead of building 2 buildings or 3 buildings or 4 buildings, is just having them fully staffed. And you can close them down. Of course, you can say, I only want 3 people working in this building, and all your other guys will immediately go over to any building that has spaces for them. However, it doesn't allow you to say, I want this building to be maxed out more than any of the other ones. You really have to shut all the other ones down before they go over to that building. That's the only way to kind of force them into that job. It would be kind of nice if I could just say, I want my trade hub to be the #1, or I want my electricity to be the #1 job, and everybody goes into that one first. Once those are maxed out, then it goes into something else. Let's check rewards
Your
here.
progress is satisfactory. I've been authorized to provide your colony with a small reward.
We're gonna go with
Choose
immigrants.
wisely.
Go with immigrants yet again. Let's go with new
is
mission.
available.
In order to support the colony's continued expansion, it would be a good idea to increase your electricity supply to 300. The nearby geothermal vents will allow you to do this easily, and we definitely will do that.
A new mission is available.
Okay, your colony needs to be able to start growing its own food. You must increase food income to 5 per hour. This will be a difficult objective. You will need to extend the colony out to the 3 fertile areas nearby using a combination of construction drone hubs to extend your drone range and residential structure houses to supply the worker and drone hubs. Okay, so I already know about that.
I hope you're keeping the happiness of your colonists in mind as you grow your colony.
Yeah, she just wants me to build up my colony a little bit more. So we are going to work on electricity, because that is a thing here, guys. So let's go out this direction. Actually, let's see. Power. I am going to do... Not within... Oh, man, we have to build a hub, don't we? All right, let's go ahead and build a hub right here. That should be in range of everything we need to do. And it is getting close to... it is actually wintertime right now. So what is our food right now? We're at negative 7.8, but it doesn't take into account how much we're getting from selling, does it? I don't think it does, because we're getting a lot of food from that. I mean, our numbers are going up, not down. So I think they just want us to naturally build places where we can farm. This was the only place, isn't it? This right here? This was the green area? Let me look at growing. Resource, drones, water... Commute, crime, employment, housing, happiness, resource. I guess it's just resource overlay. Let's zoom out. I thought you could grow food out there, right? Wasn't there a green spot on the map? I remember looking at it in this direction. Was it further out? Huh. I could have swore there was one right smack dab. Oh, you know what? It's wintertime. Maybe that's why it's not there. I'll have to come back during the summer months and see if it's still there. Okay, so now we can build this. We'll do 2 right there, and 1 right over here, and another one right there. How are we going to connect this? Well, let's go ahead and do it this way. And another one right there. Okay, we definitely will have to build some housing out here. Whether we like it or not, these people are going to have some jobs available, and they're going to need a place to be able to get to work, but we are out of resources, dang it. Can I still upgrade? I can still upgrade that. Oh, man, I should have upgraded those first. That's alright. That's alright. We'll get there. You are just all the way out here by your lonesome. Just so alone. 32 nanites. So many things to do. Okay, you are upgraded fully now. You are not. We could do gold. Get that upgraded as well, because we are exporting a lot of it. That is where our food is coming in, so it is a vital part of keeping our colony going. So we definitely do need to spend a little bit of time on that one. Don't need to upgrade those. We can upgrade our construction, our storage if it comes down to it. But we're only at 42%, so we don't need to mess with that too much. What about you? Water pump needs to be upgraded. +4. No, we can wait. Can't acquire workers. That is because I have not built a house out here for you guys. Just give me some time, guys. I only need 32. That's all I need, 32 nanites, and I will upgrade those down the road. I do like these smaller ones to start with. 34 inhabitants already here. These smaller ones like this, I don't like the apartments. And the apartments, they only take up one little spot right here, just like any of the other little tiny buildings. So they are nice for that reason. The reason I don't like them is they really kind of suck in the sense that once they start filling out, once they actually start getting people inside, they max it out, there's no way to improve that. And they take up that spot, and they're always unhappy. They're unhappy because it's maxed out. So unless you have a little bit of wiggle room in there, a little bit of space for them to grow, and holy crap, that other place needs to be upgraded. Needs to be upgraded bad. How much do I need for this one? Cost 20 nanites. We're almost there. There we go. Let's see, are the trees gonna get upgraded with it? Is it gonna... No, the trees still look... You guys are talking about your coffee, man. I got a lot of other things on my plate. Coffee is not one of them. How you guys doing over here? You got plenty of people inside of it? Right. They're 20 out of 36. Yeah, you might need to be upgraded here fairly soon as well. Let's see, how much power do we have? 492? 492. And they're not fully stocked with employees yet, so that is probably why our numbers are down a little bit on those. So let's go ahead and upgrade this one. Get some more people in it. 23 out of 36, yeah. How much are you? 24 out of 54. So some of the people moved out of here and went over here to live. That's a good sign. I like that. Oh, man. Is winter over? Winter is over. Let's zoom out. Here it is. This is the spot. This is what I was talking about. Is there another one? There's one over here. That's a pretty big area. I like that area, actually. And there's another one off in this area with a geothermal vent right next to it. Wow, look at this area. This has to be one of the biggest areas for greenage. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than this little tiny one over here. Let me look, actually. So, is it not going to tell me? 3.7. This is for barley. What about broccoli? Fours, corn? Oh, not a lot. Pretty much the same on corn. Melons, maybe? Ooh, melon's horrible. Definitely not that one. Rice? Rice is one of the highest. 7.8, 8.8, 8.4. I like rice over here. Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's all red. What about way over here? Not actually as high as I thought it would be. How about corn? A lot higher on the corn than any of the other spots. Still kind of low, though. What about broccoli? Well, it's closer to the 6 and 7, so this is a good spot for broccoli, if that's what I wanted to grow. And not too great, about half there as well. Melons are just going to suck on this map is all it comes down to. Not too bad for barley up here. Let's go check out the bottom ones. Like they said, there's only 3 of them. Barley's not too bad down here, 5.9. Corn, it's okay. 6 point. Oh, you know what? That's not too bad for broccoli. Ooh, there's some good ones in there. 7, yeah, close to 7s on the rice. That's okay. You know, one other thing. Let me go ahead and enable. I want to check out wheat. This is about 5 for wheat, because you can take wheat and you can make it into to food. Of course, I don't think that's going to affect the quest. I think they want you to physically grow decent food that people can eat right away. Okay, so that's going to be... They're all pretty much even. There's really no good ones on there to be had, unfortunately. So reach 100, grow food. That one's going to be closer. That one definitely will be closer, but is there anything over here to grab? There are no resources, only this thing right here. It's a big spot. How about over here? There's a geothermal vent in that direction, and there is absolutely nothing out in this direction except space. A lot of space, though. I like that space. I think I'm going to go down. I don't know. I mean, if you're playing the game, I wouldn't really suggest any direction other than like over here to get these resources, or maybe over here to get these resources. And while you're going up, you could go ahead and get some of these. That's probably the smart move. But because I don't really need any of those, I'm going to go down. I'm going to come over here and snag this one. So that is what I am going to do. What am I doing here? Air quality alert. Really? Already? Oh, that's right. I put down like 3 of these things, and I put down absolutely nothing to help with the air quality. So let's go ahead and put those things down. Let's put one right here, and we'll put another one right here. May seem like overkill, but guarantee you guys, they create a lot of pollution. So go ahead and do a little bit of overkill. It's gonna be worth it for you. Let's upgrade that as soon as we can. We'll upgrade this one as well. And I think we had a couple over here we never upgraded. Yeah, that's only a 1. So we'll upgrade that, and we'll upgrade our water pump. And this one as soon as it gets done. Are those done? Yep, those are done. Come on, one more. Upgrade. You are good. Now let's check our air. Yep, it's going up. It's going back up. It's going to take a little while, but it's going to get there. 78. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, 68. Oof, that's disgusting. That's really, really bad smoggy area that you're going to be living into. Oh, look at them. Look how happy they're getting. Now, what is my 65% on the job front? That's not acceptable to me. I need to improve that. And the way I'm going to improve it, building another immigration center. I like to have at least 2 of these suckers on my map. It seems like they do really well when they work with 2. Because, you know, if they're fully outfitted, I think you can get up to 9 colonists each time. 7 is about average. So 9 each. That's, you know, 18 a piece every time they come down and drop. You will fill out your guys really, really quickly that way. 27 and 54. We might want to put down another hotel, another habitat out here in this area. How much is it for the expensive one? We don't have that much. We'll wait. We'll wait on that one. 64. That would be good. Yeah, I think I'll do this one. Because if we do this one, and then we eventually do the mines out here, at some point down the road, we're going to already have space for them. And since there is a lot of flat land out here, there's plenty of things I can build out here, such as like entertainment and things of that sort, that will require a lot of people to kind of be living in this area. So let's go ahead and put those things down. And we still got to put some police down here in a minute too. 63. Oh man, I don't know if I like having just... Can we not? It requires police hub. Oh, I kind of want to put scrubbers down too. I'm going to put police, because I'm going to come over here. I guarantee you crime is running amok. Yeah, almost 10% on some of these little areas here. 12, 13, holy crap. Okay, let's go ahead and move. Take that off. Can I take that off? Oh, it's because I clicked on the police station. Okay, so where am I going to put this? Where's a good spot? Maybe right here is for one. And I guess over here we can do another one right there. And we'll do one out here as well somewhere. Maybe right over here. Now, the cool thing about these, if you want to consider it cool, it can kind of mess you up as well, is that when you put these police stations down, these police hubs, they roam. The little drones go out, and where they're actually roaming is where they're affecting it. You'll see one right there going down the road, and yeah, that is where these little police badges kind of pop up and say, oh yeah, they're being protected. But it doesn't always protect right where they're actually built, because they do roam. You're going to run into that issue where you put like 3 down in one little area, and that one little area is still like the worst area of them all. So yeah, you can put a whole bunch down if that's where you happen to have space. It will still make a difference. It may not make as much of a difference as you were hoping it would. Let's put one there, and we will build a road out to it. way on the outskirts. Now let's start upgrading some of these. Get these things fully upgraded. I like to have all my buildings fully upgraded if I'm going to put them down. Why else? You know, you're just taking up space otherwise that you could definitely be getting a little bit more out of. I am completely out of resources, guys. Completely out of resources. These are upgraded. Yes, they are. Can't believe I only have 2. I had 3 last time, and that was a lot of nanites coming. I could, of course, speed it up, and I probably will here in just a few, but I was kind of hoping to do it without doing too many potassium. I don't really need to do that. Whoa. That dude is booking it. Okay, so these guys are continuing to sell the gold for rice. I guess they never really stop. Only when it's a quest do they actually stop doing it after a certain point. But guys, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. I do want to thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoy this game, go check them out, guys. This is Aven Colony, brought to you by Mothership Entertainment. It is currently in beta, but man, the game is pretty polished, in my opinion. There has been a few glitches where the game has crashed, but overall, man, it's actually pretty minor, the issues we've been running into, and I love it. I love this game. I'm addicted to it. I've been playing most of these videos in the last few days, actually. So every night, come home, get to jump on here, play for a few hours, and make these videos for you guys. I hope you like them. As always, I'm AC Gamer, and I will definitely catch you all next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.